Hi guys, it's Zeta and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making something that looks kind of like this, and it's a really cool scrapbook with envelopes, and you can put pictures and little notes on the envelopes, including this top one with a watercolor cover. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, so let's get on to the video. Okay, so you're gonna take a piece of origami paper. This is for the envelope. And you are going to make it, you're gonna tilt it in the diamond shape and fold over the top about quarter or third. And then you're gonna do that to all the sides so that, like that. Then you are going to fold it all into an envelope shape and glue the sides together. Like so. Then you are going to pick out a color of washi tape so that you can tape it on top. As you can see, I was struggling at which color to choose, but I like which one I picked in the end. As you can see, it's taking me a while to decide, but I finally decided on one. You're going to tape that. Oh, that wasn't even the one that I decided on. Come on. Taking forever to decide. Okay, but you are going to tape, I think I choose one soon. You are going to tape there, I finally found one. You're going to put the tape over where you just glued to kind of cover up the glue and just for a really cute touch. You can put one along the bottom. I did on some of my other ones, but I feel like for that one, it just looked cute plain. Now you're going to make 4 of those, or more, however many you want. So I found a tip that I found helpful was when you're making multiple envelopes that you want to be the same size, put the envelope closed into the piece of paper, and that just kind of helps make sure that they are the same size. So I'm just doing that, and then you should also, if you're using washi tape, glue that down too, because washi tape is not that strong. I found that out, and it's annoying to have it start peeling off. So I found that it's really helpful to glue that down also. So now that you have 4, you're going to take the flap of the envelope and put glue on that, and you're basically going to glue the flap to the back of another envelope. And you are going to do that with all of them, and one of them should have the flap still on it without. The top one should still have its flap. The flap shouldn't be attached to anything on the top one. And so in the end, it should be able to fold. You might have to make some adjustments to the creases because it might not fit perfectly when you fold it up, but that's also fine. So as you can see, I'm just gluing them all together, and yeah, I'm just gluing them all together. So now it basically works as a Z-fold or accordion fold in the end. I'm not exactly sure, pretty sure an accordion fold. It seems kind of weird in the beginning and it doesn't look like it would fit, but in the end it does. So, and you can use whatever color origami paper. Like, this is totally up to you guys. These also make a great gift. I'm just talking about random things because I'm narrating this and there's a lot of spaces in between. Okay, so now you should be able to fold it. I'm folding it weird. That is not how you're supposed to fold it. But when you fold it the right way, you can correct any places where they're uneven so that it all lines up nicely. Now, moving on to the cover, we are going to be making our own cover. If you have scrapbook paper, you can use that. I'm taking a piece of watercolor paper and some watercolor, and I really like this method because it's really cute in my opinion. And you can use whatever colors you want. You can use only one color, you can use only two colors, you can do cools, you can do warms, you can do anything, you can do any shapes. I personally found a nice strategy that I liked. So right now I'm just painting circles, and while they're still wet, I go in and just put in a dot of water to keep them wet, and then when I'm satisfied with how much, I drip it down so it makes these cool drips, and then I just do brush strokes back and forth to give it like a blended, it kind of reminds me of rain, but also it makes it so that it's not just plain white in the background. Now for the cover, you're going to take a piece of cardboard. It does not matter if it has anything on it, and you are going to trace your envelope on it, like so. Sorry you can't see that, but you're just tracing it out so that it fits, and you're going to do that twice, one for each cover. Then you are going to cut those bad boys out. So once they're all cut out, then you are going to take your envelopes, make sure that they fit. If they don't, adjust them, cut new ones. But then you are going to glue the cardboard to the envelope, to the last ones. And I found that you should do it while it's laid out, not while it's together, because if you do it while it's in that book shape, then it makes it like stick together in a weird way that doesn't work. So just put those on the ends, and if there's just a little bit on the end, that's fine. But then you might be able to see a little bit of cardboard from the inside. Okay, so if you used watercolor, your watercolor should be dry by now. If it's not, just let it dry some more. And again, we're just correcting it. Mine was a little off center, so I just corrected it again. So now we are going to basically do the same thing we did for the letter onto the cardboard. So we're just going to trace the shape twice onto the watercolor paper or scrapbook paper. And if you have a specific section you like, you can put it in there. I'm just doing it on the edges. And then you're gonna cut those out. So once they're cut out, you are going to put glue on the cardboard and glue the paper on top. And if your cardboards are a little bit uneven, make sure that you put the right piece of paper to the right one. Make sure that you switch sides, because one side might be just like a little bit smaller, but it will just make it look a lot better. Now just press down on that and make sure that it is all pressed down and all dried. I just use my washi tape box just for some extra weight, because you don't want that to peel off, especially if this is a gift. Now, if you want, you can take some washi tape and line the edges for some decorations on the covers. I did that and I thought it ended up looking really, really good. So right now it's upside down for you guys, but I'm writing memories on it. I also have another one that I wrote, scrapbook. But I would recommend using pencil at first, because if you use pen or marker and you don't do it good the first time, then you can't really fix it unless you put like a piece of tape and write on that. But I had to rewrite mine because it was too off center. But then I ended up just writing it regular instead of in cursive. And I think it ended up looking so good. So, yeah. And I added 2 of those little swirly things on the sides. I don't know what they're called, but I added some of those things. Please put in the comments what those are called if you can. You don't have to. And there, that's it. And just to demonstrate, I'm going to put a piece of scrub watercolor paper into one of the envelopes. And then you can put pictures sticking out or anything really and write funny messages on the envelopes. But that's it, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye, see you next time.